Hi guys, the witch is back. So tonight we're going to be doing a occult collective reading, especially since we have Samhain Halloween coming up. So let's see what's coming in for you during the month of October, what messages Spirit has for you, your deity, your gods, your goddesses has for you. And yeah, let's just see what comes out. So of course, guys, I am using multiple decks. So let's get into it. Let's see what comes out for you. Thank you. I'm going to take them. Alright, so we got full moon. So that represents blossom. So you could be coming in and blossoming in something, growing, prospering. Okay. We also have rainbow fluorite. So focus, projectivity, and creativity. Okay. You also have goddess Yamaya. She is the goddess of the sea and mother of all. You also have the first quarter moon, which represents taking action. You also have experience here, so let yourself grow. Embrace your knowledge, apply it, and improve it. And then you also have self-care, so take care of your wonderful self first, okay? So guys, I do feel like there is a lot of change, there is movement, there is progress, okay? So the month of October, I'm getting a lot of opportunities, doors opening for you. Okay, I'm getting some of you are definitely delving deeper into your intuitive abilities, actually connecting with your ancestors and your spirit guides and the universe and the world around you. I'm getting in partnerships as well. There's communication coming in as well. Interesting, very, very interesting. All right, we also got the dark moon, so introspection. It's giving hermit energy. So I'm seeing a lot of self here. So we got self-care and we got introspection. So I'm seeing that you need to look deeper within yourself. You hold the answers to something, okay? There's also something about a serpent as well. And like the shedding of his skin that represents change. I'm also seeing purification as well because I'm seeing flames. Flames could represent purification or a cleansing in some way, so I'm seeing that as well. You're definitely tapping into your power and your energy here. Also meditation. I'm getting with the veil basically at its thinnest coming up very, very soon. There's a lot of gateways, there's a lot of portals. So I'm sensing that you're going to be picking up on a lot of different energy. You're also going to be able to use this energy to your advantage as well. So yeah, it's something about like a serpent. It's like siphoning energy, but it being beneficial, it being useful to you. So yeah, I'm definitely getting with the veil thinning. There is going to be a lot of doors, a lot of gateways unlocked. I feel like you're going to be exploring, you're going to be testing your intuitive abilities. Interesting. I like that, guys. I really, really like that. Also, I'm getting something about overcoming fear as well. And again, as always, there's something about dreams as well. And it's so interesting that I said dreams because we got tether here at the bottom of this deck. It represents telepathy, intuition, dreams, and heart songs. So I'm getting some type of pathway, some type of tether, some type of cord. You actually following this cord or this tether and seeing where it leads. Interesting. I want to know more about this. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to be using multiple decks, like I said, but I'm just trying to pick and see which one should I use next. All right. So guys, also during the month of October, I'm going to be doing a lot of collective readings, so please stay tuned and watch out for that. I will be ordering some more decks, especially those leaning towards Halloween, so I'm very, very excited for that. But yeah, let's see what this is. What's this new journey that you're on? Because I'm getting like exploring. You're going to be exploring like different realms, different personalities, different a lot of things, a lot of change. Interesting. Okay, let's see for the collective. What blood moon messages, please? Thank you. Alright, we got the haunting music. So emotions flow through creative expression. Solace in art, using pain for good, creating harmony. So yeah, you're also creating, you're cultivating. I'm seeing you actually like laying seeds so they can bear fruit for a future time period. So I'm seeing you putting in the work here, being very, very creative, being very, very resourceful. Very resourceful. I also feel like some of you are going to be coming into some knowledge, or a resource is going to be available to you. Some of you are going to be meeting someone who is very, very spiritually high ranked. Okay, this person may give you advice. Or this person, you may bump into someone who is you're meant to bump into because they have a message for you, or they have some advice for you. You also got Night Whisper, so seek your truths emerge, trust inner senses, embrace your shadows, make plans in silence. So definitely be silent about how you move. So if there's something that you've been put into work, whether that be spell work or some type of financial endeavor, keep it silent, keep it close to the vest, okay? Also, with this card, I'm getting, for those of you who are like in mediumship or who connect or communicate with spirits, I feel like they have a lot more messages. They have a lot of to say to you, okay? I'm getting that when you receive these messages, they may come in like all at once. It may be, the sound may be deafening. It may be chaotic. But I'm getting that you're learning how to channel, how to separate certain things when it comes to communicating with spirits and with the dead. So I'm getting you definitely honing in on your skills here. I'm seeing something about control, actually like self-control, knowing how to manage certain things when it comes to certain spiritual gifts like this. Basically, you bending it to your will, pretty much. You controlling the flow, you controlling who you speak with, who gets to communicate with you, who wants to be in your presence, wants to have your ear, have your audience. So yeah, I'm seeing like boss shit type energy. Like I'm seeing like crone type energy, high priestess type energy here. You definitely honing in, embracing, and learning more about your gifts, your skills. Interesting. There's also something about scrying as well. I'm seeing some of you become more proficient with that. I'm seeing that that's also going to reveal a lot of different information and messages and answers for you as well. Also, some of you are going to really, really enjoy the fact that you're going to be able to see things or pick up on things that the regular eye cannot see. So I'm getting that this scrying, this mirror that you're using, this crystal ball, is going to reveal a lot to you, okay? A lot of knowledge, a lot of secrets. It's also going to show you different scenarios if you have like certain questions worded towards that. So if you're asking for like different outcomes or different routes, it's going to show you those to use to the best of your advantage, okay? You also got Enchanted Doll here, so haunted by the past, playing with danger, trying to control others. So make peace with the past, okay? Whatever needs to be laid to rest, lay it to rest, because I'm getting RIP here. Something needs to be dead, and you need to move on from it, okay? So I'm getting that there's going to be a lot of revelation in regards to releasing the past, okay? Also forgiving yourself for past transgressions as well against yourself. So I'm getting self-care and also self-forgiveness as well. Definitely a dark night of the soul, looking deeper within oneself, correcting certain wrongs. There's also something about perfections here, because I'm seeing someone look into a mirror and asking themselves, who am I? What am I? What is my purpose? What am I meant to do? So yeah, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of reflection, and embracing who you are. Yeah, I like that. Interesting. Let's see what's next for them, please. Let me get one more. One more, please. I'm gonna take this one. Thank you. We also have Sacred Space, so sanctuary from chaos, comforting both divine and demonic aspects, solace and reflection. Interesting. Didn't I just say reflection, guys? So yeah, I'm seeing that there is somewhere sacred for you to be yourself, to transform, if you will. If you just happen to be a werewolf or vampire or Wendigo watching, okay? So yeah, I'm seeing you have a sacred space. Yeah, I'm getting movement with this card. You have a place where you can be yourself, where you can work, where you can hone in on your crafts. And whether this be a mortuary, a cemetery, a nice little area or room that you have in your house or your dwelling. For a lot of you, I'm getting this sacred space may represent some type of like hidden temple or a cave as well. So yeah, I'm seeing you being granted a lot. There's certain things that Spirit is going to be granting you to help you transform into what you're meant to be, to help you with your craft, to help you throughout life. So yeah, I'm seeing spiritual gifts for you. Spiritual gifts. Thank you. All right, we also have midnight chime. So inevitable changes, fleeting moments, urgency to act now on inspiration. Time is slipping away. So I'm getting a clock may be very, very significant. Midnight may be significant as well. And inevitable change. So I'm getting that there. Spirit may not wait for you to make a certain decision. I feel like they're going to move for you. They're going to move on your behalf, because I'm feeling like this is an opportunity that you should not hesitate on, or you should not pass up. Okay? Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what's next. I'm going to use the Magic Potions Oracle. Let's see what messages comes out for you here with the Magic Potions. And guys, I'm so excited about the new decks that I'm going to be getting us. So yeah, I'm just waiting on them to arrive. Alright, let's see. Thank you. Alright, we got Crimson Power. So passion fuels your purpose, urgent, vitality, and intensity, okay? So yeah, I'm getting with Crimson Power, and with the flames here on this card, fire is very significant. So using fire to your benefit, whether that be in your spell work, your rituals, your banishing, or manifesting. Also, there's something about keeping white candles lit while you sleep as well. Thank you. All right, we also got Cosmic Flow. It says you are a limitless being, expansion, destiny, and vastness. Okay, so yeah, there's so many opportunities. The universe is vast, very, very vast. All right, we got Ocean Glow. So flowing with life's currents, adapting intention and emotion. We also have Heart Flame. So open to deeper feelings, love, healing, and receptive. And at the bottom, we have Mystic Mind, trusting your higher knowing. So balance, peace, and insight. Interesting. Okay. So let's see what's next here. For my collective, what messages does the occult have? Let's tap into the hidden messages here. All right, we got the Changeling. So a being of two worlds, hinting at adaptability or the loss of oneself. So transformation, deception, and renewal. So I'm getting, yeah, there's going to be change within you. Alright, we also got the Candle. So a lone candle burns, providing light in the darkness, but susceptible to the winds of change. So guidance, hope, and vulnerability. And then again with the candle, like I said earlier, a candle is very, very significant. Thank you. We also have the spider web. It says, intricately woven threads glistened with morning dew. All things are interconnected. So connection, entrapment, and creativity again. So creativity is coming out very, very strongly, repeatedly. So yeah, I'm seeing you be very creative with something. There's something unique, something rare that you provide, whether that be tarot, the pendulum, wands, doing spell work. Also, I'm getting something about taking care of children as well. A very, very nurturing energy. Also, providing people with different perspectives. And, yeah, it's almost like Earth Angel type energy. You provide acts of service to help, to heal. All right, we got the Creeping Vine. So, ever-growing vines suggesting relentless progress, or on things that slowly take over. So growth, persistence, and suffocation. Interesting. Okay. I have yet to know what this card means or how to pronounce that word. Alright, we also got the Moonlit Path. So a path illuminated by the moonlight, indicating a journey guided by intuition amidst uncertainty. So intuition, journey, and uncertainty. So trusting your intuition, listening to yourself, trusting your instincts. We also got the ghost here, so a translucent spirit floating, trying to communicate. Past deeds or regrets may haunt you. So unfinished business, messages, and loneliness. So yeah, I feel like that's two different storylines. One for those of you who are communicating with the dead. This is confirmation that you are going to be getting more messages soon. I feel like not only you're going to be able to control this gift, but you're also going to be able to know how to protect yourself as well. I'm getting that some of you may have noticed certain places that you go harbors a lot of energy or a lot of spirits, and they gravitate towards you very, very easily. So I'm seeing you come up with little ways to protect yourself energetically, and again, controlling the flow of communication. Also, with this unfinished business, I feel like there are certain things that you may have put off for yourself that you need to start back up again. I'm seeing that there needs to be progress within you. It's like spirit is urging you. They're saying it's no more time to relax. Now it's time to work. It's time to continue that path that you set for yourself. All right, you also got the broomstick. So an old broom leans against a wall. It's time to sweep away what no longer serves you. So cleansing, speed, and hidden skills, okay? Interesting, thank you. You also have the rose. So a blooming rose with sharp thorns, symbolizing the duality of love and pain. So love, beauty, and pain. Interesting. I wonder what that's about. All right, thank you. I am going to take them. All right, we got the dagger here. So a sharp blade reflecting potential harm or the need for exactness. So danger, precision, and betrayal. So watching out for that, okay? Certain energies, certain people that you come into contact with, yeah. If you feel like they're the type of person who betrays easily, who gossips a lot, who has a lot of bad energy around them, someone who may come off as a fake spiritualist as well, someone who may claim that they are more spiritually inclined, but that may not be the truth. So just being mindful who you gather and take information and advice from. You also got the floating lantern. So a lantern floating in the night, leading the way or signifying a parting. So guidance, hope, and farewell. Interesting. All right, at the bottom you have the dark lake. So calm water with hidden depths, pointing to deep emotions or concealed truths. So depths, reflection, and secrets, okay? Interesting, guys. Interesting. I'm getting protection is definitely going to be needed, especially with the veil thinning and a lot of, pathways and doorways and portals opening during this time, especially those of you who are going to be communicating heavily with the dead. The veil is thinnest, okay? So of course you're going to be getting a lot of downloads. You're going to be getting a lot of communications from the dead because they have a little bit more access now. I'm getting that there has also been a shift, like spiritually, like they're being led here for certain purposes to connect with certain people of the living, which is interesting. So like, yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication with the deceased for sure. Oh, and look at that, the card at the bottom, RIP. Well, didn't I say rest in peace earlier, guys? So here lieth my fears and insecurities. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. We are here to feel infinity in a finite body. Interesting. So yeah, I'm also getting with that card, there is going to be like something has to die in order for something else to flourish. That's what I'm getting with that, especially with the RIP here, because yeah, something has to die. Like I'm getting withered flowers, a casket here. Yeah, it represents change for me. That's what I'm seeing here for you. Let's see, what messages for the collective? What do they need to know? Let's see. Alright, thank you. I will take that. We have rest your weary bones, okay? You also have, you are stronger than you think. The fire within you burns brighter than the fire around you. Interesting, okay? So yeah, we were talking about fire, so I just feel like that's confirmation for you. That's your message from spirit, that you have this deep fire within you, okay? You also have believing in the unseen is a blessing. We witness the unseen in proportion to the clarity in our heart. So yeah, your gift of seeing things that regular people do not see, that is a gift. It is. Alright? You also have where you are is where potential of the universe lives, okay? And you also have understanding where you come from can help you decide where you wish to go. Alright? And at the bottom it says to engage the universe you must do all you must do all you can with what you have where you are, okay? Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so let's get some Season of the Witch messages from my fellow witches out there. Let's see what tools you should be using during the month of October, since we have Halloween coming up very, very soon. I believe we are in fall now. So I'm getting Maybon, I'm getting pumpkins, I'm getting apples, cinnamon, bay leaves, fall leaves. Like, guys, it's definitely, I feel like a lot of you are definitely getting into the spirit for fall, okay? Also, there's something about like daylight saving time too. Someone is really, really excited about that. Someone's like craving that. They can't wait. And I'm right along with you. Can't wait for it to get darker sooner. For it to be cold and dark, okay? Watching horror movies. All right, we got the hagstone, so protection. So yeah, like I said, there's a major requirement. Protection is very, very significant during this time, especially with the veil thinning, okay? So yeah, protection is very, very significant, whether it be an amulet, whether it be you saging yourself, saging your cards, or saging your house. Okay, protection is needed. Lighting candles, saying prayers. All of that is significant. There's also something about salt as well. Salt is very, very significant. Salt in your house, salt in the outside of your house, carrying a salt satchel with you. Interesting. Also, kitchen magic, salt is very significant as well. All right, you also have High Priestess, so conduit. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, you're in your High Priestess energy. You also got sacred rites, okay? So sacred, the word sacred is very significant, okay, for you guys. I feel like that is very important to you, for you to have a space where you can conjure, where you can craft, where you can work, where you can be at peace, where I feel like you're hidden, your energy is hidden as well. You have privacy, you have security in this sacred place. Interesting. All right, thank you. We also have Oracle here, so knowledge. So yeah, you're learning, okay? You're finding certain resources, certain information that is beneficial to you. I feel like a lot of you guys may come across a manuscript or some type of codex as well. Reading is very significant. Books here. I'm feeling like that's something that you feel is very, very important to witchcraft. You have to have certain things that have been passed down from generations, okay? So I feel like, yeah, I'm getting like a nostalgic energy, like you being passed down some type of book, some type of manuscript, a book of shadows. Yeah, someone may be passed down like an ancient book of shadows, something that's been passed down through generations. Interesting. I'm also getting like sigils and something being signed in blood as well. We also got Diana, so she represents wisdom. All right. Let me get one more, please. Thank you. And we also have crystals, so amplification. So crystals are very, very beneficial to you, especially in regards to protection and manifesting that you're going to be doing this time. But I feel like during fall, I'm seeing you like in hibernation mode. Like you're still working hard, you're still putting things into action, but I feel like you're moving differently. I feel like you're moving unseen. Okay, so I feel like protection and like working in the shadows is very significant. Also, for those of you who work overnight, I feel like that's significant for you as well. You're working in the dark, you're working in the shadows, and I feel like you're going to apply that to your craft as well. And just a heads up, I'm so sorry guys if you hear a vacuum in the video. But let's keep going. Let's see what's next. Let's see what gifts you have, what Spirit is granting you, or what Spirit wants you to know about yourself. Okay? Let's see if we can tap into some new energy, tap into some new gifts for you as well. Let's see, Spirit, for my collective. What do they need to know? Thank you. Alright, we also got Daydreamer. It says you can use your imagination and creativity to create a wide array of routes to success and build your dreams to live an abundant life. Alright, you also got Intelligence. It says you're able to stimulate a person's mind, fusing sexuality with intelligence to achieve your goals. And you also have, I believe it's Sultry. Your sincere presence makes you otherworldly, with the ability to feel your physical sensations as if they are heightened, trapping those around you in your rapture. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So yeah, your presence is ranked very, very high. I'm getting your presence is intoxicating, it's intimidating, but people are still like drawn in. Okay. Also, I'm getting that your spiritual energy, certain entities know not to play with you in the 5D, in the spirit realm. Okay, I feel like, you know, your presence commands. It's very, very heavy. It's astounding. Like, it's very, 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 very high ranking. You also got Unseen here. So yes, being unseen is so significant during this time, during the month of October, guys. You have an invisible force to you, an intangible quality impossible to describe, very alluring in a non-obvious way, keeping them puzzled and curious to know more. Interesting. You also got claircognizance. It says you're able to know things without any previous knowledge bestowed by your higher self, spirit guides, or simply downloaded into your mind. Interesting. We also got femininity. It says you're a mixture of girlish charm and mature sensuality. You can draw them in without them even knowing, a subtle luring effect. So yeah, you draw people in for sure. You also got music here. It says you have the ability to transport you to different realms by activating and igniting your body, making your magic rituals and healing more potent. Interesting. So yeah, playing music while you do your spell work, while you're doing a ritual, like certain sounds or soft music while you're meditating, okay? Or even while you sleep as well. I feel like it's very, very calming as well for you. Ooh, look, we got fire. We were talking about fire most of the reading. It says you are a strong connection to fire. You cause great healing or great destruction. Fire magic suits you best. You're the spark of it all. So yeah, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or fire is something that you use, that you have a knack for, you have a gift for. It's something very, very like elemental magic. You just have that connection with fire. Some of you may even have certain gifts where you can control fire as well. Interesting. We also have two sides here. It says you have two extreme sides to you, but yet with much grace and poise. This ability gives you an advantage by keeping them in wonder. So yeah, I'm seeing you be unseen. I'm seeing you be like very, very mysterious, very mystique. Okay, interesting. I love it, guys. Let's see what else. It says out of reach. Your looks often trigger people's insecurities, making them feel like you're out of their league, which helps you weed out people that don't vibrate the same as you. So yeah, you're very, very beautiful. You're very, very unique. You're different, okay? There's something about your look. It's something about your eyes, your personality. Wow. Wow, and again, I'm sorry, guys, if you hear a vacuum in the background. So we also got Shaman here. You can tap into a powerful way of guiding your life and the lives of others, knowing that through great struggle you can learn to break free and awaken to the truth to help others. Interesting. I like it. Let's see. Let's get one more. Thank you. Alright, we got royalty here. It says you have royalty qualities that command power and causes extreme reactions. You either loved or hated, challenging both to become better. Interesting. And then look, we got self-love at the bottom. You activate a healthy lifestyle, taking good care of your body, mind, and spirit, teaching others to give love back to themselves. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, you need to give yourself more credits, okay? more credit. Alright, guys, I think I am going to use my occult deck. Let's see what tools, what messages Spirit has for you to be using during the month of October. Let's see what comes out. Well, we already got Curse, Hex, Jinx, or Spell. I'm definitely getting Black Magic with that card. So yeah, protection is very important. Being mindful of what energies you accept. Especially if you have enemies and they are well versed in witchcraft or spirituality as well. They might try to send something your way, okay? You also got the god Ra. He is the god of the sun. You also have Ouija boards, so this is definitely for my mediums. Alright, it says perform a seance, communication with those on the other side. And again, with this this salt circle here, salt is very significant for those of you who are doing that type of work, okay? Being mindful, protection is key. Never allowing something in that doesn't feel comfortable or that is not wanted, okay? Again, using your control and your commanding presence when it comes to certain spirits. I feel like it's something about knowing their place. They need to know their place. They know that coming to you is a privilege, okay? Interesting. Interesting. We also got insight here. So there's going to be a lot of insight granted to you during the month of October. Let's see what's next, please. Thank you. All right. We got hoodoo here. So tapping into those roots. Okay. We also got offerings. Interesting. So like Buddhism or Hinduism may be very significant as well. I'm also getting some of you been like tapping into certain research about like the deeper aspects of spirituality, like how certain monks regain, you know, like spiritual control, how they can meditate, where they get certain answers and messages from. All right, we also got the Greek god Hades of the underworld. He's the god of the dead. He may be someone you may have been considering working with or reaching out to. You also got Mercury retrograde here, so communication delays, travel delays, technology delays, or contract delays, okay? I think we have one more Mercury retrograde this year. I think so. Don't quote me on that. All right, we also got occult, so hidden knowledge here. All right, thank you. I will take them. And I think I said something about signing blood earlier, but this is at the bottom of the deck, so drinking blood. The old ways would require you to drink the blood of an enemy or animal to gain their power or have power over them. So that may be something that you need to think about. Also, just be careful if you're going to do something like that, making sure that it doesn't have any impurities in it, that it's safe for you to consume. Okay, you also got skull here, so symbolic tool to connect with the spirit world. You also have Baron Samedi, so master of the dead, giver of life. Okay, so we also have Greek past life, Viking past life. We also got the Egyptian goddess Isis. She is the goddess of healing, protection, and magic. So definitely a lot of deities popping out, a lot of Egyptian deities, a lot of Greek deities here. Okay, we also got witch's broom, so levitation magic. We have candles yet again. And then Spirit is saying no need to worry, help is on the way. So you have divine assistance coming, okay? I'm going to pull a few more. I want to see what occult messages do we have for the collective. Thank you. I'm going to take those too. Appreciate you. Alright, so we also have Trust the Witch, whether you be a green witch, a cottage witch, a crystal witch, a sea witch, a cosmic witch, a electric witch, or a kitchen witch, okay? So trust in the gifts that you have, trust in the coven that you have. So if you have fellow witches who, you know, are very resourceful, who help you with things, trust the witch, okay? You also have generational curse. It says you are the breaker of chains and of curses, okay? You also have reincarnation. It says death is only the end for the body, not the soul. You have been here before. So I feel like that's just giving confirmation that you hold a lot more power. There are certain things like you got in your other card that you have an inner knowing about, but you don't know how you know them, okay? You also got Roman past life, And you also have sage your space. And you also have extra protection. It says your spirit team always shows up for battle. Okay, so yeah, you are protected. And look at the bottom. It says too powerful. You are more powerful than you give yourself credit for. You are. And for my fellow Hecateans, moms coming out, it says beware, all witches' battles are fought by Hecate. She's never lost one. Okay? So I just feel like, you know, there are going to be certain battles that you're going to overcome because your spirit team is also fighting on your behalf as well. Okay? Alright. Let's see. Let's get some Hecatean messages. Let's see what Goddess Hecate has for the fellow Hecateans out there. What messages, what guidance she will provide you. Thank you, Mom. Alright, we have Seer. It says use your third eye. So yeah, that's just confirmation. Use your third eye. You trust your intuition. We also have as above, so below. So nurture your inner world. Okay. And we also have Brimo. So sudden change and chaos. All right. Interesting. All right. Let's see what messages Goddess Lilith has for you. For those of you who worship and follow her. Let's see what messages Lilith has. Thank you. Alright, it says wilderness, freedom in solitude. So yeah, going back to that sacred place, I feel like the spirits and the deities are coming together. They're intertwining tonight. I just feel like all the messages are symbolic. It is for a small collective, okay? Thank you. We also have primal scream, so authentic expression. So let's get one more, please. Let's see what messages. Thank you. All right, and we also have release guilt. You are not your thoughts. So yeah, going back to the beginning of the read, forgiving yourself, releasing what no longer serves you. All right, guys, I am going to end the video there. I will be uploading some more videos throughout the month of October, so stay tuned for that. If you would like to purchase my occult deck, I'm going to link my Etsy shop in the description box below. And again, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I'm also going to link that in the description box below, along with my socials. So, until next time, guys.